This is the Rowdy Ryder Show. Feel that heat, feel that fire. We're just getting started.
What is up, independent wrestling circuit cameos? It's me, Rowdy Ryder here, and I am doing part 7 of the Rowdy Ryder Show with my dad.
If you are new to this series, real quick, just going to explain to you how this works. Independent Wrestling Circuit and Cameos has asked us 3 random questions for both Rowdy Ryder and myself, and we're going to answer them. Here goes question number 1. Thoughts on Liv turning on Raquel and winning the Royal Rumble?
I mean, I thought sometime during the Rumble that it has to happen because it's always every person for themselves in the Rumble.
Yeah, and it's the Judgment Day, you know.
Yeah.
They are a part of that stable, and you know,
It's basically hey, we should go for a couple months, and then we turn on each other.
well, it just seems like that there's been so much tension building. And by the way, if you see, it's not a normal setup. Ryder actually has
A massive setup.
a setup
Yeah.
in his room right now, and we're trying to work around it. So if you hear things falling over, that's what it is. So sorry. He's been working on this for 3 days now. But you know, it feels like there's always been that tension within the Judgment Day that somebody's going to turn. I mean, look, remember they turned on Edge super quick.
Yeah.
Edge started the thing, and then Dom turned on Ray and then joined the Judgment Day. They turned on Damian. They turned on Rhea. And it just seems like it's a constant in that stable. But I enjoy the Judgment Day. Do you enjoy the Judgment Day?
Yeah.
What's your favorite part about the Judgment Day?
I think it's the little backstage segments.
Yeah, those backstage
Room.
segments, they are always entertaining because you and I are always watching what they're playing on PlayStation.
Yeah, that's the only thing we ever paid attention to.
And I think that is super cool. Out of the current members of the Judgment Day, who'd you say your favorite member is?
Probably Dom.
Dom, even over Finn?
Oh, forgot about Finn.
I know, it seems like he's not even in there at times, and I don't know. I'm anxious to see what's going to happen. You know, with Dom making his reappearance the other night on WWE, you wonder if the shoulder injury's any better, if he's going to come back, and they're going to set up for an Intercontinental title match, Dom versus Finn.
Oh,
But I think that Finn, it's his turn to move on past the mid card.
I think then that's whenever he's gonna ditch the Judgment Day or turn on.
Yeah,
Or something.
and I know that you don't remember this because it happened the year after you were born. But Finn being the top guy, even though he was the top guy only for one day, now it seems
that's
so
whenever he
weird. Yeah, he
messed
got
his shoulder.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
that
shortest title reign.
match with him and Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. But back to part 2 of this question. You happy that Liv won?
Oh yeah.
I think that was a good pick myself. That's personally who we both picked to win the Women's Royal Rumble. So ain't too mad at it.
So question number 2: did you enjoy Roman winning the Rumble? No.
I'm with him. I feel it, and it's not. Or I'm speaking for myself. Why didn't you enjoy it?
Because Roman just shows up for one day, gets his big moment after his title reign, then he just doesn't show up.
No, now let's be fair. He did come back. He tagged with Cody against Solo. He has been here, but is your frustrations with Roman going to be now that it's part-time, pretty much? And he just shows up?
Yeah, kind of like The Rock. Or now The Rock.
It is aggravating. It's extremely aggravating. And for us, as soon as Cody got eliminated, we were like, dang it!
Yeah,
All right, let's pull for Logan Paul.
Weren't you about to turn it off right after Cody? Or no. Or didn't you just stop paying attention to it for a little bit after Cody got eliminated?
Yeah, after Cody got out, I was just like, man, who cares? But then I quit pouting for a minute, and then turned my attention back to it and saw that Logan Paul was still in the match. And if you've been following the Rowdy Ryder series, you'll know that we're big Logan Paul fans. And as they were down to the
That's what I thought.
as they were down to the final 4, Ryder and I was like mapping out what made sense, and well, you got this, and this is gonna happen,
So
but
it doesn't make sense. Yeah, you said like
Well-
okay, so it doesn't make sense for a babyface to win or for a heel to win against a heel. So
well, CM Punk, you know, if he were to, the winner was to choose to face CM Punk, you gotta have a heel. You can't have baby versus baby. I mean, you can, or heel versus heel, but it's just not normally how it goes. And we were sitting here dissecting. Well, no, Logan Paul is actually a heel, and they've been kind of feuding with CM Punk. So you know, we were sitting there doing all that.
Yeah, so him winning would kind of make sense. Then he would go for Logan Paul, or sorry,
CM Punk.
yeah, then he would go for Punk, and then that would leave it to Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre, and Cody at WrestleMania Night 2.
Right, but I'm talking about all the 4 competitors that were in the ring.
And
We
then
were dissecting everything. I remember even when Logan got thrown out, we're like, all right, Gunther's going to win. And here's why Gunther's going to win, because Gunther got beat by CM Punk and never got his rematch, and now he's going to go get it, and Roman has won the Royal Rumble. This sucks.
Yeah.
Literally just going through every reason as to why Roman Reigns shouldn't win. And it's not because I don't like Roman, because even when he had his beef with Roman, hey, I enjoyed what he was doing.
And then in the end, at WrestleMania Night 2, it's going to be Cody, Jacob Fatu, and Drew all in a triple threat, and that's going to lead to Cody winning. Let's go, we got it.
Well, I don't know if it's going to lead to Cody winning. I hope it does, but that's what I foresee there. Triple threat, like you said, Drew, Fatu, Cody. But, you know, back to the Roman thing, I did start to side with him after a little bit, though. You know, his issue was this guy shows up, cheats, every match, ref bump, you know, outside interference, and it's just like, okay, it's getting a little old now. And I thought for sure WrestleMania 39 was going to be the end of it, and it wasn't. And I, as someone who has been watching wrestling for a very long time, you know, I know how it goes. And if you watch it for long enough, you can about predict most things. And I knew without a doubt, though, Cody Rhodes was not leaving WrestleMania 39 without that title. And then when that 3 count hit, I personally felt a little bit deflated myself. I'm just like, all right, this is starting to suck. This really is starting to suck. Good for Roman. I mean, it's not like Roman's not a superstar, and it's not like Roman hasn't earned it. But you just like to see someone who's there on a more of a weekly, maybe even bi-weekly basis, or, you know, showing up to PLEs every time they have one. But, you know, we don't make the decisions. We're just given a product to consume, and we can like it or we can not like it. And that decision, not a fan of. Third and final question. What did you think of Lola Vice's performance in the Royal Rumble? Well, I have to give you a very bland and boring answer for this. I'm going to give you a little rundown of our Saturday during the Royal Rumble. We live in the South. It started to snow. Everything shut down. I was at work. They sent us home. They're like, go home. I got home at like 1 p.m. The Royal Rumble started at 2. We got 3 kids. It's snowing. We don't get that a lot here in the South. So we came home, took a shower, and my wife, him, the other 2 out in the snow and played. Got back in right before the Rumble, and I ended up taking a nap. And I paused the Royal Rumble and got woken up to a phone call from my parents. And, you know, not a bad phone call. I don't want it to seem like that. My parents wanted to take the kids out to eat, and while they were out to eat, I done the forbidden thing, and I played the Royal Rumble, Women's Royal Rumble by myself, well, and my wife. But so he didn't get to really see it. So, you know, that's on me. That's my bad. My bad there. I was just trying to watch some wrestling. But
yeah, I'm pretty sure the only one I got to see was a little bit of the Women's Royal Rumble, and then.
Oh yeah, you did come in on the end of that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the AJ match too.
Yeah.
Wait,
so,
which one? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's only AJ, the end of the women's, and
we accidentally fast-forwarded past the Drew match. We knew what was going to happen, and of course the men's. But I don't like the PLEs with the 4 matches. That's how many it's been this past couple times.
Really?
Like, think about John Cena, the Saturday Night Main Event, 4 matches.
I thought it was like
No, there was 4.
3 or something.
No, there was 4.
Really?
It sucks. But I don't know what they're doing. I'm not a booker.
Well, what wrestling is starting to fall off? Or no, it's
Well,
gonna be like
I mean-
a million years before that happens.
No, not necessarily, but even if it is, we still have a choice to enjoy it, enjoy what they're currently doing, or we got WWE Vault, we got YouTube, we got a bunch of wrestling DVDs, a bunch of wrestling tapes. We can always go back and go enjoy the good stuff. But from what I did see of Lola Vice, dude, she came in there and she started tearing it up. She came in like a house of fire, and I thought that was pretty cool. Now, she is someone that I don't personally watch a lot of because she is mainly on the NXT brand. I knew her name. I know her wrestling figure because of how everyone freaked out and you can never find that thing on the shelves. Sorry to give you a limited answer there on that, but I do want to make sure that I'm at least being honest. I don't want to sit here and, you know, try to blow smoke about something that we don't really know a lot on. So that's our answer on that. And we got one more bonus question, I guess you could say. Rate Royal Rumble 1 to a 10. What would you rate it?
So I really, like you had said, we skipped forward on the Drew match on accident, and then women's
You didn't see, you saw the tail end of that.
Yeah, and then men's
And
saw
AJ
that.
and Gunther.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then AJ and Gunther. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said. Oh no, I didn't say that first. I actually really liked the part where, where AJ acted like he's about to put down his gloves. And then
Ryder called that. Ryder,
Yeah.
Ryder turned around and looked at me. He's like, "Dad, what if he doesn't drop his gloves and he's trolling everybody?"
and he just puts
then
it back on.
and he had done teased it 3 times, and then that's when AJ picked his gloves back up, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Dude, you nailed that." You know, it's exactly what I was saying
Getting
earlier.
the powers of you now.
Maybe if you watch it and pay attention for long enough, you can kind of see somewhat what's going to
coming.
happen. He's starting to develop that. Do you think AJ's going to go to TNA? And you watching, make sure to comment your thoughts below because I want to know, am I overthinking this? Do I watch too much wrestling and put way too much thought behind it? Because I feel like when people do things like that, they do it for a reason. Like how AJ just wouldn't drop the gloves. Is it because he knew that maybe he's going to go to TNA and he's going to finish up his year there, and he knew that if he dropped them gloves that he was going to catch crap online, and that maybe he was going to feel like he let down a lot of people because he said, "Hey, this is it." But he did say end of his WWE career. So you think he's going to go?
Well, what if you were to go pull a little bit of a swerve and and go right over to AEW?
I don't think he would. I could be wrong, and I'd look real dumb.
Yeah,
watching
watching.
AEW in there, and I don't know much. I know they wouldn't use that song, but I've been wrong before. But
Yeah, like they probably use.
do you know how much though I love to be wrong about wrestling? Because you know how much we watch wrestling, and my mind constantly races with different theories, and I love to be so sure about something, only to be wrong, because it lets me know I still got so much that I don't know. And I think that's one of the funnest parts about wrestling is whenever you predict something and you just feel so strong, you're like, dang, I was wrong.
Yeah.
But do you think he's going to TNA or?
Yeah, he might be going to TNA. It's like a one more match type thing.
Type deal?
And then what if you were to, because he didn't say at the end, or I really don't remember if he did say at the end of 2026 that was going to be his
Well, he
last
said
year.
2026 in general.
2026, so that mean, so then that
You
could,
still got 10 more months.
but that could still mean that he
Could retire in May.
yeah, he could retire or
Gotcha.
as like his last match in 10XT, not NXT, TNA.
Yeah, he could very well. So
Gosh, I was stuttering on the words.
it's,
So
it's okay.
that right there.
So now back to this question: what do you rate the 2026 Royal Rumble on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest.
Probably like a 6 or 7. No. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm being for real. Like a 6 or 7. I'm not even trying to joke around.
That's it. It's fair. I will rate it a 5 or a 5.5, and just I don't know. It just didn't feel like the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
To me, and I don't know if it's because of they were overseas, and I hate when these PLEs come on so early during the day.
I feel like the snow day just got everybody so messed up.
Yeah, the snow here too, it kind of messed up everything because, we went and played in the snow for a little bit and then made sure to get back in time for the Royal Rumble to start, and then it was just, I don't know, it just felt weird.
Yeah.
But I hate the 4-match PLEs. It's
Yeah.
just,
hey,
come
dude,
on, give us more. Yeah, so what are you gonna do about it?
Thank you so much, Independent Wrestling Circuit and Cameos, for requesting this on another part of the Rowdy Ryder Show, and we hope to see more cameo requests from you here soon.